So if you'll excuse me, I'm just going to transfer the remains of my beloved Charlie from the dustbuster into the urn where they belong.
Frida, I'm so sorry. Oh, she won't even talk to me.
Oh, not again, Mary. Frida is deaf. She needs to be looking at your face to read your lips.
Who keeps a dead dog's ashes in an urn?
It's obvious you've no need to whisper.
Sorry.
Mother kept Uncle Frank's ashes in a Tupperware box on top of the fridge, but my Aunt Constance mistook it for cat litter during a blackout, and then she took it down from the fridge and...
Enough, Mary, enough. The one thing I've not missed is your ridiculous stories. Charlie was Frida's hearing dog. She was far more than just a pet. She was her constant companion. And now she never goes anywhere without her.
I thought you were in there.
Oh, yeah, of course you did.
Frida said you're on a silent retreat in Shepton Mallet, but there are no silent retreats in Shepton Mallet.
And you being anywhere where you had to keep your gob shut more than 10 minutes just seemed suspicious.
And she said she was selling the house, and I couldn't get through to you, and she wouldn't give me a straight answer.
And why haven't you been answering our messages?
I was avoiding you.
Charming.
Why?
And why send Frida to sell the house?
Well, to avoid a scene like this for a start. And, well, I didn't want you two trying to talk me out of it.
Oh, when have you ever listened to me?
Either of us. You sold the cabin without telling me.
Yeah, well, that was a bit insensitive. I apologise.
And so you should. You know how important that shop is to me.
Well, that's partly why I'm here. As soon as Frida left to sell this place, I realised I was making the same mistake over again, just burying my head in the sands, being a coward. And besides, I knew I'd regret not seeing this place again.
Didn't see it again? What are you planning? To join a cult in Outer Hebrides?
Well, close. Edinburgh.
What do you want to go live in Edinburgh for?
And what about us? Your best friend and your wife? Couldn't you be faffed to see us one last time?
I wanted to see you both. Of course I did. Though not necessarily grappling on the street with my fiancé.
Fiancé? Frida?
Yeah. So I think we should get this divorce started as soon as possible.
I wasn't trying to rob the Fleming place there.
No, but it's always open. You've got two £20 notes between your teeth.
Of course he's not robbing the place. I was sat behind the counter, wasn't I?
Turning a blind eye.
All right, so now you're trying to say that we were in cahoots?
Whoa, I'm not in cahoots with no one.
She's pregnant.
Oh, cheers, cheers.
So what was the money for? Nappies?
Oh, it's my fault. I didn't want to work in too hard and risking, you know.
No, it's my fault. Ches was fussing over me, so I took advantage. Got involved in my film, so I asked him to make his own kebab.
Yeah, and then Alia came in wanting some change.
Yeah, all right, listen, congrats and all that, but if you're not fit enough to work, then...
No, I'm fine. The baby's only the size of a lentil now, anyway.
Right, may I leave?
Yeah, leave. Sorry. Listen, if you weren't pregnant, then you'd, both be on a warning.
What a palaver.
No, innit? I don't know how big a lentil is, but it is murder on my features.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I get jealous. I don't know, maybe it's because we don't get enough time together. Just the two of us, you know?
It's probably my fault. I think it comes from always having had a lot of people at home. Private time was never on my list of priorities. The irony is, it's not a busy household anymore, but I can't seem to break the habit. It's just Alia, me, and the chickens now.
Well, I'd like to be a part of it if you'll let me.
Well, why don't we revert to the original plan? Just you and me.
You sure?
Positive.
Not quite the homecoming you were expecting.
Well, I did warn you about Mary.
You can't blame her, I suppose. Me turning up out of the blue like that.
Yeah, well, you see, I asked you to come and sell this place for me because, see, there are a lot of memories here. I wasn't sure I could do it on my own.
And now you're here?
Well, like I say, there's a lot of memories.
If we are going to get our own place, Norris, you have to sell this house.
Oh, I know that.
And you have to divorce Mary.
Oh, no problem with that, believe me.
I'll make another put. I know it's a big step, moving away from here, getting married.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
So now you see, the trick is, son, is to keep the heart rate up.
Isn't this a bit unhygienic?
What?
You serving customers. You don't want some sweaty man serving me a pasty.
What you talking about, man? I'm wearing a deodorant.
Well, I should hope so. I usually do a bit of fitness with Amy, you know, but she's got her head in the books 24/7, you know, with this exam's coming up next month.
See, Asha, she's got the natural brain. She's lucky.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, nothing. Just saying that Ardy's a bit like your Amy, you know? He just needs to put the effort in, and nothing to be ashamed of, dude.
Excuse me, my Amy is very academic, thank you. She's nothing like your Ardy.
What you saying about my Ardy?
Nothing that you're not saying about my Amy.
Oh, no. Listen here, son. Don't come... excuse me. Mrs. Layla. Yeah, top of the morning to you. No, I appreciate it's early evening. It's, well, Asha? No, there must be some mistake. Excuse me. No, Asha. No. You must be getting this wrong.
Definitely looked at me like I was so pathetic.
So then, why did you shoot her idea down? I mean, you want to go back into DJing, don't you?
Of course I do. Anything's better than this.
Perfect timing. Sort him out, will you, please?
Are you ganging up on me now?
Right. You owe me 50 quid.
What's this?
My mate said it's a DJ for an 80s soul night that they're looking for. I know Kathy's a massive soul head, so I thought she could help me out with the playlist. Turns out she was looking to get rid of some of her old 12 inches, so...
This is so sweet of you.
It's a few old records I've never heard of. You're not going to cry, are you?
Oh, look at that. Aren't you a little superstar, eh, Bethany?
The only thing is, I don't know any of these tunes. Play current stuff.
Well, just listen to them, then.
On what? I don't have a record player.
Oh, yeah, neither do we.
Does the club even have decks? I mean, most DJs just play off the laptop. That's where all my tunes are.
Wow. I mean, don't go too far out your way to thank Bethany, will you, Ryan?
Hey, no. Listen. I reckon I just have to face it. Me and the Wheels of Steel are done.
Unbelievable. Literally unbelievable.
Demis Roussos. Reminds me of a holiday I once had in Crete with Tim's mum.
Romantic?
Not really. But their tomatoes are out of this world.
It reminds me of Abigail's party.
Well, was that one of your school chums?
No, it doesn't matter, doesn't matter.
So, how is my internationally renowned chicken casserole?
Tasty.
Now, I don't want platitudes. How am I to improve my skills unless someone of your culinary talents gives me some constructive criticism?
No, really, it's very nice.
I want an honest appraisal. Just one thing that could be improved. It would help, really, it would.
Well, I think the cauliflower's a little overcooked.
Oh, that's not cauliflower, that's dumplings.
I wondered why they were a bit tasteless.
Tasteless?
They don't taste of cauliflower.
That's because they're not cauliflower.
Look, really, casserole was delicious.
Well, you don't have to be polite.
For goodness sake, Jeffrey, it was really lovely.
Apart from my tasteless dumplings.
Oh, stop sulking. We can go to the pub if you like.
I thought we were having a quiet night in. Besides, you're not drinking.
It doesn't mean that you can't. Come on. I've been cooped up inside this house all day. Come on.
Look, Norris, I'm happy to see you, but you know that. You must admit, circumstances.
Rita, you might be one of my oldest friends, but don't ask me to explain the ins and outs of my love life to you.
Oh, Frida, of all people, you were barely civilized to each other last time I checked.
What's the real reason you're marrying her? I insist you tell me.
Yeah, you can insist all you like.
Hey, Norris, it's lovely to see you.
It's not a sentence you hear every day, is it?
Oh, hello, Sally.
Can I get you a drink?
Oh, I'm all right for the moment, thank you. Maybe later, eh?
Well, it's good to have you back.
Thank you.
Not like you to turn down a free drink.
Well, I know where she's been. You never know what she might tip into.
She was falsely accused and unjustly imprisoned.
They all say that.
It's not my fault I finished quicker than this plank. What did Mrs. Lawler want me to do? Sit there and twiddle my thumbs?
No, honey, but you can't
Well,
just...
I just asked to be excused and I left.
Yes,
There's no way you could have finished that quick.
You mean there's no way you could have finished that quick?
I need to make a phone call.
Why are you lying about your test?
There's some stupid test with some random Irish woman and they don't matter.
Yeah, well, you better hope Dad sees you that way when you mess up your proper exams.
I know I can get a bit Gordon Ramsay where my cooking's concerned.
I thought you had a dicky tummy.
Yeah, well, they come and go with him. Well, they always have done.
No, they haven't.
And you're only pretty sharpish when I mentioned the pub.
Tim?
Well, it's my dad. He made me lie because he didn't want us to go around for dinner.
Look, Norris, Mary and I, we worry for you. This is a lot to take in, you know.
We just need to know that everything's okay.
Well, if you want to know everything's okay, I suggest you start by apologising to my intended. I mean, it's not every day you're called a murderer and attacked on the street by a raving lunatic.
It's ironic that you accuse me of murdering Norris when it was you that kidnapped him all those years ago.
I did not kidnap him. That was a short country break. It was a complete misunderstanding.
I bet that's what they told Terry Waite. What do you want?
To apologise. I let my imagination get the better of me.
Very well. I accept. Again. But only because Norris explained to me about your... shall we call them emotional issues?
I do not have emotional issues.
Very well. Look, you apologise, and I've accepted.
Is that a diamond bracelet?
Yes, it is.
He's never bought me jewellery.
Well, it's very difficult to find anything that goes with the straitjacket, isn't it?
Gold digger!
Not again. Out.
That's what you are, a gold digger!
Out.
A loose limb fluting Jezebel!
Oh, out!
Ow! Oh! You're nothing but a cheap hussy on the make!
I just wanted you to myself for the evening. Is that a capital crime?
You didn't have to lie to get it.
Well, if you and Sally weren't always trying to get one up on each other, he wouldn't have to, would he?
Thanks, son.
Well, you know what? It's probably for the best because Tim and I are now on this new health regime, which means that one of your curries wouldn't have suited us anyway.
Health regime. That must explain his daily visits to the kebab shop.
For your information, Tim just gets the chicken and the salad, but he doesn't get the pita bread, do you, Tim?
No.
How creative. But if you feel that way about my cooking, I shan't bother inviting you again.
Do you know, I don't know why you're getting so snippy with me. This is Jeff caused all this upset in the first place.
I just wanted a romantic night in.
Well, you've not done a very good job, have you? Because as you can see, you're all sat in the pub arguing the toss with me.
Can we just forget about all this, please, and have another drink? Who wants one?
Well, did you apologise?
Initially.
Oh, God help me. I reckon we should both cut down our hours here, and then we can take it in turns looking after the baby.
What if Deb doesn't go for it?
Well, he'll have to. We'll be parents.
Yeah, most people are parents, Jan, and that doesn't give you special employment rights.
Well, what about maternity then?
Well, that's after you've had the baby. Once that's up, it's business as usual.
Hardly seems worth having kids. Still killing. Can you give him a rub for me?
I'm not massaging your feet.
Well, why not?
Because it's bad enough Dev coming in here in his workout gear, waving his arms about, showing his sweat stains to all and sundry without your feet being on display.
Relax. Take it easy, Gemma. Yeah, as long as it doesn't inconvenience you, eh? Customer!
If I choose to give Frida a diamond bracelet, it's my choice. If I want to send the postman on an all-inclusive holiday to St. Lucia, it's entirely my affair.
You reuse tea bags. You get into a fit if they put the price of stamps up. But now you're buying property in Scotland and expensive jewellery willy-nilly. What mysterious hole has that woman got over you?
I'm not listening to any more of this.
Wait, I'm sorry.
Look, you've said that before. First, she's a murderer. Then she's a gold digger. What are you going to accuse Frida of next, eh? Fomenting political unrest in Guatemala?
I missed you, Norris. You're one of my dearest friends, never mind husband. I overreacted, I know.
You can say that again.
Well, can't you stay a little bit longer? We could catch up properly. You could tell me all about your plans, and I've got so much to tell you about Jude, and I want to hear all about your adventures.
We both do.
You can't leave when things are like this between us.
I'll have a word with Frida.
Well, I don't think much of our chances then. Do you?
Have you not got anything better to do than hang around here drinking your wages away?
Well, I have just finished a grueling shift at the hospital, and the answer to your question is no, not really. Though, as a sad barfly, that girl over there is A, really beautiful, and B, for some bizarre reason, really into you.
Nah, it's just mates with Bethany.
Oh, no, trust me, mate. I'm a doctor. Nobody goes through that amount of effort just to be mates.
Shut up. Bethany, look, I just wanted to say, A, I'm a blank, and B, thank you so much for getting me them records.
You missed out, C. You're a plank.
That was A.
Yeah, it was worth repeating. Look, I was just trying to do a mate a favour. It's not my place to force you into doing something you don't want to do.
You hear that? Mate.
You are a blank.
I didn't say anything.
You practically banned Tim and Sally from the house. It was really uncalled for.
I did no such thing. It's the sort of banter that Sally and I always have. She knows I wasn't serious.
If you say so.
No, what would you like to say?
Well, she's my daughter-in-law, love. The way you're always putting her down.
Me putting her down? Have you met Sally?
You're slagging her cooking off, winding her up.
I'm very fond of Sally. In my own way.
Well, if you don't mind me saying, you've got a very funny way of showing it.
Orange juice, please. I'm feeling reckless.
In that case, here's a crazy thought. Do you ever think about doing music at your place?
Well, funny you mentioned that. I'm wondering if it's a bit dry music-wise. We get a pretty young crowd. I've been thinking about revamping the whole vibe.
Like having a DJ on?
I thought about it, but I reckon it'd be too expensive.
Don't think it would be.
Oh,
Compared to free, everything is expensive. Why'd you ask?
Well, I happen to know a very brilliant DJ. He's been out of the game for a while, but he's eager to get back into it.
What are you, an agent now? Who is this person?
You haven't seen a waitress out here, have you? Cute enough, only she always bangs onto the customers. Well, I've got these 2 lasagnas, you see. So. You're right, Ali.
Hi.
Doing a mate a favour.
Let me have a think.
You can't leave these here. Bin bags go round the back. I'm very well aware of that, thank you very much. These are going in the boot of my car for the charity shop in the morning.
I was only trying to be helpful.
Yeah, you've certainly been that today, haven't you? All your manipulation has worked. Norris has decided we're staying just a little bit longer.
Look, Frida, Norris is more than my husband. He's my friend. I'm sorry if I've been a little bit overprotective.
It's a very fine line between protective and stalkery.
I was only looking out for his interests.
Not your job anymore. I'm marrying Norris, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Oh, isn't there? Well, if you think I am going to grant Norris a divorce, you have another thing coming.
Strong words from Mary. Next tonight, famous faces are learning the moves from Ashley Banjo and getting their kit off for a very good cause. Join our host of stars for the all-new Monty here on ITV next.